Alright guys, so we are down here in the basement to go over a haul. This is gonna be another huge one. I have over 60 items to show you that I've recently listed. Some of these items have already sold and I'll let you know when we get to them. So some of this stuff was from one of the last footage videos you saw. The last footage video, I apologize, it was kind of a mishmash of footage that, you know, I just compiled into a video. So, and I also want to apologize. You'll probably hear my washing machine in the background. So, we're just going to get right into it. So, Eric and I picked up a bunch of purses at a yard sale. We got a lot of nice bags. This first one here is a Dooney & Bourke red leather bag, really nice condition. I think this one actually still has its, yeah, it still has its dust bag, its little registration card, and I mean it's in like brand new condition. We did pay $50 for this purse, but this one is, like I said, a nice one, and it is in like new condition. So I listed this one as a buy it now for $119.99. Okay, I'm just going in order of, you know, how I listed stuff. So you might see one piece of clothes, a purse, you know, yada yada yada. So the next item was a Levi's denim jacket. Looks like this. It has the Baltimore Ravens logo there on the front, and then it is also on the back as well. This is a women's size medium. Really nice denim jacket. I paid $12 for this jacket at the yard sale, and I listed it as a buy it now for $89.99. I didn't realize just how loud my washing machine is until I'm trying to talk over it. I could probably pause it, but I really want to get my wash done. Okay, I also got this jacket. This is like a hooded, nice hooded jacket. It is zippered, full zip down the front there, and this is by a company called Rising International. It is a size large. It does have a hood there. Paid $4 for this one, and I listed it as a buy it now for $39.99. I think in my last haul, I hauled a box of these Home Interiors votive candles. This is another box I had purchased. These ones are in the scent Evergreen, so it is a dozen of these green evergreen scented candles. I paid $3 for these, and I listed them as a buy it now for $25.99. So they'd be great for Christmas time. I got another Dooney & Bourke purse. This one is black, signature print. It has two pockets here on the front, and then it's also got a shoulder strap as well as the double handles. So I paid $15 for this one, and I listed it as a buy it now for $79.99. I've sold this specific Dooney & Bourke purse a couple of times already, I think in the brown color. So this one is actually black. I got this Coach little silver metallic wristlet. This is a little dirty on the inside, but the exterior seems to be fine. I did pay $3 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $19.99. Got another Dooney & Bourke purse. This one is a maroon pebbled leather, just a nice shoulder bag. And again, this one has its dust bag. And there's also another strap in there, and I think it's to make this strap a little longer, like if you would want to wear it crossbody. There is a little bit of, again, the interior is a little bit dirty, but the exterior looks really nice. I paid $20 for this one, and I listed it as a buy it now for $49.99. The next purse actually already sold. This one here is actually a vintage roller skate bag. So this was specifically made to, you know, carry your roller skates to the roller rink or whatnot. But obviously, you know, it's a larger bag. You could use it as like a travel bag or even a purse, really. Definitely vintage. This was probably from the 80s, I would guess. And it had a really pretty unicorn rainbow print on it, double-sided, just beautiful. And roller derby is, you know, a really popular sport, and I'm sure a lot of, you know, the roller derby peeps can appreciate like a vintage bag to tote their roller skates in. So I picked this up for $3 and it sold for $49.99. I got this really pretty vase jar, Native American. There is a signature on the bottom. I'm not exactly sure what it says, but just a really pretty piece. I paid $5 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $29.99. The same yard sale I purchased that one. I got this like Native American wedding vase. Again, this one is signed there on the bottom. There's no paper in this one. But again, I paid $5 for this and listed it as a buy it now for $29.99. This should have been in my last haul video. This was an American Eagle men's body spray in the scent Real. So it's just in one of these like cans. I paid $2 for this and I listed it as a buy it now for $25.99. I got this cute Tinkerbell mug. So it has Tinkerbell's face all over it, and she's kind of just making different faces. It is green and from the Disney store. I paid 50 cents for this mug and I listed it as a buy it now for $12.99. Like the week after I purchased this mug, I found another one at a yard sale, but I didn't purchase it just because this one hadn't sold yet. So, you know, if it does sell, then I'll probably kick myself for not buying the other one. I also found this older girly candle. This is of a turkey. Really neat figural candle. Some girly candles can sell really well, not all of them. I would say more or less the Halloween and Christmas ones are probably worth a little more than the Thanksgiving ones. But I love the fact that on the bottom it has the original price on. I paid 50 cents for this candle and I listed him as a buy it now for $9.99. So he wasn't really worth a whole lot. I did get this purse here, and this is by Isabella Fiore. That brand, some of her purses can sell really well. I wasn't sure if, you know, this one was going to be, you know, a super popular one or anything like that. But it has this beautiful beading all over the front, and then the little, like, clasp opening. The interior, again, is a little discolored, and I think that has something to do with the fabric, because when I was looking at other auctions of, you know, similar purses to this, the interiors were kind of discolored on those as well. So I don't know if that's just a common thing with these bags, but a really nice bag otherwise. Exterior is in great condition. I did pay $30 for this. It did come with a little matching kind of like makeup bag type of thing. I am listing that separately, and I haven't listed that one yet. I think I have this listed as a buy it now for $49.99. I can't remember off the top of my head. If I'm wrong, I will put it in. This next purse, I had never heard of this brand before. This is a new to me brand. It's by a company called Arcadia. So this is a really expensive designer brand, and like I said, I never heard of it. It's a black patent leather. It has this really neat opening here, and the interior looks like that. I mean, it was made in Italy, so Italian patent leather, really pretty bag. This one here, I paid $10 for this purse, and I listed it as a buy it now for $99.99. The other ones that I saw listed were listed higher than that. Oh, and there is also a zipper on the back. The next purse I also had never heard of before, and that one actually already sold. This one was by a brand called Friends. I paid $15 for that one. Again, a nice Italian leather purse, and that one did sell for $99.99, so that was an awesome score. Also, I sold another item. This one here was a Brother label printer. You know, one of those handheld devices where you can print labels off of to like label your stuff. Eric and I found this at a yard sale. We paid $4 for it, and it sold for a buy it now of $99.99. This was still sealed, so you know, I always like picking up sealed items that, you know, if you come across anything sealed that looks older, I would definitely look it up and see, you know, what it's worth, because that one was a good one. I'm on a roll here. We got another sold. This was for a set of 3 wooden cats. They had a laurel birch type of style look to them, but there was no, you know, writing on them or anything like that to suggest that they actually were laurel birch, so I'm assuming they were just made to look like it, but who knows, maybe they were. Anyway, I found these at a yard sale, and funny story, and a lot of the times that happens with yard sales is that you might see something one year, and if it doesn't sell and you go to the yard sale the next year, sometimes it's still there, and that was the case with these cats. The lady actually came down on the price on those, so I paid $5 for them, and they sold for $29.99. Again, was a still sealed item. This was an Oral-B Vitality Sonic toothbrush. I'm not sure if there was a date on this one or not, but just based off the graphics, it does look a little bit older to me, but still sealed. I paid $1.50 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $39.99. I got another clothing piece. This is absolutely gorgeous, and this is brand new, still has the tags attached. It's kind of like an open front duster cardigan by a company called Northern Angel, and it is a size medium. So it's this really pretty white, it's got kind of like an Aztec type of look to it. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Sometimes it's hard to show clothing. And then the back has this really pretty design as well. So I did pay $10 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $49.99. I found this brand new, still sealed Playtex tampons. These are from 1998. So vintage feminine products can sell, vintage diapers, things like that that are still sealed. Sometimes people buy them for props for movies. That has happened for me, for some things that I have sold in the past. So I do like to pick these up when I see them. I knew like pads sold, but I wasn't sure about tampons. But anyway, I paid $1 for this box, and I listed them as a buy it now for $18.99. 2 items actually already sold. I got these at the same yard sale I purchased the tampons. These were 2 Elizabeth Arden lipsticks in the shade Breathless. So for whatever reason, they had $1 on one tube and $1.25 on the other. And I think it's because the dollar tube, there was a little bit of, there was a tear in the box, and then the other one there wasn't. So, I mean, it didn't affect the lipstick at all. But anyway, I listed those for a buy it now of $9.99, and they both sold. I got this really pretty Kate Spade zip around wallet, nice pink leather, and the interior looks like this. I mean, it's pretty much brand new. It still has like the little foam pieces in there and everything. So beautiful, brand new condition. I paid $10 for this wallet. This wallet retails for $135. And I listed it as a buy it now for $99.99. Okay guys, I have to apologize again for the washing machine. I think it's finally done. It was driving me insane. It's probably driving you guys insane too. Okay, so the next couple of items are probably going to be beauty related. In my last haul video, I said Eric and I had won a bunch of like high-end skincare items at an auction, and I know I said in that video too, I will eventually have the prices of what we paid. I still have a lot of stuff to list, so I'm just gonna share with you what I got listed in this haul. This here is by Advanced Skincare. It's called Lift Factor Plus Rapid Wrinkle Eraser. So these are brand new, still sealed. I have 5 of these available. 1 did already sell, and I have these listed as a buy it now for $45.99. I have 2 of these brand new, still sealed. These are Perfume MD Cold Plasma. So these are still sealed glass jars. I have these listed as a buy it now for $59.99. I have 5 bottles of this next item. This is by Juve Tress. It is a revitalizing hair therapy. So this is for fine thinning hair. It creates a thicker, fuller appearance. These ones here I have listed as a buy it now for $59.99. I have this puzzle here. This is brand new, still sealed. It's shaped like a witch, and it has this really awesome like Halloween type of themed picture on it. Love that. This here we paid $4 at an auction, and I listed that as a buy it now for $25.99. Got an Amazing Grace perfume spray. This is a small bottle, 0.5 fluid ounce. Listed this as a buy it now for $12.99. This also came from an auction tray. Same with these next items. I actually have 4 bottles of this. These are glass bottles. They're called Nerve Pain Away. It's a homeopathic nerve pain reliever. They are still sealed and they're still in date. They don't expire until March of 2023. So I have 4 of these, and I listed them in 2 lots of 2. So these are 2 of them as a lot, and then I have another set. These ones here I listed as a buy it now for $19.99. I have this brand new, still sealed Calvin Klein Euphoria Sensual Touch perfume gel. So this here also came from an auction lot, and I have that listed on auction with a starting price of $25.99. It does have a bid. I couldn't find any of these perfume gels is what they are called. This also came from one of the auction lots. This is a Finishing Touch Flawless Replacement Head. So they're just little replacement heads that go with this little doodad there. I'm not quite sure what it does, but they're just replacement heads. I have listed for $15.99. Okay, this next item is a perfume, and you guys will see this footage video sometime, hopefully soon. I stopped at a yard sale, and it was a yard sale. I had no idea, but a lady who is a subscriber of mine, I have met her before when we've been out yard selling, and she gave me a great deal. She is also a reseller, and she had a whole like tote full of perfume, and she sold a lot of it. She said she made a lot of money off of it, and then she had some left over, and she just kind of wanted to start fresh. And I understand how that feels sometimes. You know, you get overwhelmed with inventory and you just want to like start over type of thing. So she gave me a great deal. I took the whole tote, and she only charged me $20 for a whole bunch of really nice perfumes. So this one was an Aromatics Clinique Elixir is the scent on this one here. I actually have one of these that I won at an auction, but I haven't listed it yet. So it looks like that. This smells really nice. It kind of reminds me of my aunt. This one here I have listed on auction with a starting price of $39.99. This next item was on an auction tray. This is by Westmore Beauty. It is a tinted firming gel for your eyes. So still sealed. This here I have listed as a buy it now for $9.99. I have so much of this Josie Maran whipped argan oil body butters. Again, these came from an auction tray. This one is in the scent Winter Gardenia. It is brand new, still sealed, and I listed that as a buy it now for $14.99. Another auction tray. This is by Pure Face Skincare. It's an instant tightening serum. That is brand new, still sealed. This I have listed as a buy it now for $16.99. Next item is another Perricone MD. This is called a high potency amine facelift. Brand new, still sealed. I had 2 of these. One did already sell, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $34.99. Next item, also already sold. This was another Perricone MD item. This was a chlorophyll face mask that sold for $15.99. Next is a Josie Maran Argan Color Stick in the shade Spice. So this is like a multi-purpose product. You can use it on your lips. You can use it as blush. It is new. I have this listed as a buy it now for $17.99. Again, auction tray. Next item already sold. This was again from the auction tray by Beverly Hills MD. It was a lift and firm face and neck cream. I had 2 bottles and they both sold for $69.99 a piece, and those things retail like $120. It's insane how expensive some skincare items can be. I do actually have one more of those that I plan on listing, and I was such an idiot. So I opened it up. You know, it's in a box. I opened it up because I wanted to make sure, you know, the item was still sealed. So I went to twist the cap off to see if there was a seal underneath the cap, and here the seal was on the outside of the jar. So I unbroke the seal, opening it up to see if there was a seal. So I'm probably going to list that a little bit cheaper since I broke the seal, but it is brand new. I got another Josie Maran item. This is called Divine Drip. It is an argan oil and honey sleeping nectar smoothing face and neck treatment. This is in like a really nice glass jar. Again, new. Listed this as a buy it now for $45.99. Got another Josie Maran whipped argan oil body butter. This one's in the scent Vanilla Wafer, still sealed. Buy it now for $14.99. These are all still auction trays. Okay, let's get off that for a minute. I did recently get this at a yard sale. It is a Lisa Frank pencil case. Still has the tag. This isn't like super old. It is from 2014. So it is, you know, a little bit newer, but still has the tag. I paid 50 cents for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $25.99. So recently at a yard sale, I came across someone who had a subscription box to BarkBox for their dog. I've been wanting to get a subscription for Amelia, but I haven't yet. Anyway, they had a bunch of BarkBox toys. They were bigger toys. Obviously, their dog was a much larger dog, but you know how little dogs are. They think they're big dogs. So I got Amelia a bunch of toys. I paid 50 cents a piece for them. They were all BarkBox toys. There was doubles of this specific one, so I decided to sell this one. And she isn't like as fond of this one because really she can only get her mouth on this crinkly bit. She can't, you know, get her mouth around this. It's called a ginger bark latte. So, and these are all by, you know, BarkBox. So I paid 50 cents for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $9.99. I got this Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Pie Paradise, say that 3 times really fast, body lotion. It's this has been used a little bit. This is from their Temptations line. I miss that line from Bath & Body Works. Such great foodie type smells to it. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. It smells just like pumpkin pie, like fall in a bottle. I did pay 25 cents for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $19.99. This did come from an auction tray. This is the Miami MD Intensive Eye Repair Serum. So brand new. This here I have listed as a buy it now for $29.99. This here I've had for a while. I just got around to listing it. It is an Avon perfume in the scent Wishing. Looks like that. I have this listed as a buy it now for $19.99. I recently won this guy at an auction. This really cute little ceramic pixie. His sticker was really hard to read, but I found out this is actually a Holt Howard pixie, so that was exciting. I paid $5 for him, and I listed him on auction with a starting price of $19.99. He does have a bid and quite a few watchers, so we'll see if he goes for any more than that. I have a set of 2 Lancome eye makeup removers. These are brand new. They still have seals on the tops of them. These here I listed as the lot for a buy it now of $29.99. This item came from a yard sale. So did the Lancomes. This is a Tresor Lancome perfume. It's kind of like a travel size purse spray. It smells really, really nice. I listed this as a buy it now for $29.99. This perfume came from the tote that I purchased from the subscribers yard sale that I went to. But hello, if you're watching this video, comment down below for me. This is a Jean Paul Gaultier Classique perfume. I love the scent of this perfume. I had this perfume when I was younger, and when I smell it, oh my gosh, it takes me back. It specifically reminds me of a day that me and my mom went shopping at this little store that used to be in town. It was like my local honey hole for like the longest time. I was finding so much great stuff there to resell. It wasn't even a thrift store. It was just like a little kind of like junk shop almost, like discount type of store. It's no longer around, which is so upsetting. But it reminds me of shopping there with my mom because I used to wear this perfume. So like anytime I smell it, like I'm just taken back to like one of those days where we were shopping together. Anyway, I listed this as a buy it now for $49.99. This video is going to be so long. Eric and I won this set of 3 older Animaniacs. These are like little beanbag plushies. They are from 1998. These are pretty collectible. People are interested in these. I didn't write down what we paid for these. I want to say it was maybe $20. Some people have like just one listed for like $70. I listed them all 3 together on auction with a starting price of $99.99. So I figured that is a great deal considering other people have single ones listed for almost close to that. These next 2 items came from an auction. I paid $3 for the tray that they were on. These are older. I'm not sure of the date on them, but these are by NutriCare. They're called Wash and Curl Curling Shampoo. There are people out there who specifically look on eBay for older beauty items that they can't buy in the store anymore because, you know, they loved how they worked, or they loved how they smelled, or that kind of thing. So these were selling pretty dang good. I listed them on auction with a starting price of $49.99 for the pair of them. Got this Gillette Mach 3 razor. This is still sealed. It's from 1998 is the date on that. I paid 50 cents for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $18.99. I got this vintage GoBot roller. This is from 1986. It's lenticular, so when you move it, the image changes, and then it has these cutouts. They're like little stencils you can trace. This would have been put out by Wendy's back in the 80s, but GoBots is pretty popular among collectors. So I paid 25 cents for this ruler. I listed it on auction with a starting price of $9.99, and it does have a bid. This next item came from the tote of perfume that I got at the I'm just gonna call it the subscriber yard sale. This is a Perry Ellis bath and shower gel in the scent F. I listed this as a buy it now for $39.99. Like I said, I don't have it all listed. I'm just kind of like randomly, as I'm listing stuff, taking stuff out just so I'm not like overwhelmed. I got this at a yard sale. This is a plushie from Loot Crate. Again, another subscription type of box. So I forget where he is from. It's in my auction, obviously. I'd say I paid about a quarter or 50 cents for him, and I listed him as a buy it now for $25.99. This next item, I'm just gonna pop up a picture. Eric won this recently at an auction for just $3. It is a really nice, pretty painting, framed, and like a nice primitive type of frame by a artist who does a lot of like Pennsylvania Dutch type of images and things like that. Her stuff sells for hundreds of dollars. I did list this on auction with a starting price of $129.99. Paid $3. I'm hoping to at least get that, but if no one bids, I'll relist as a buy it now for that price. This item was this here. Eric won this at an auction. This is called a Streamlight flashlight. It is super bright. Hopefully that's not like blinding you guys, but just a really nice bright flashlight. We honestly should probably just keep this thing. And then it does come with an extra battery. Paid $22 for this at the auction, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $99.99. It is an expensive flashlight, but yeah, we probably should keep that in all honesty. This next item is a BOLO. I have never come across one of these before. This was my first time, and I about pooped in my pants. This is a vintage baby blanket by Baby Morgan. If you do an eBay search for vintage Baby Morgan baby blanket, you will see what some of these blankets go for. So this one has some pastel balloons, waffle weave, and it has like that silky satin trim. So this is in nice condition. There is a little bit of discoloring right here, which, you know, I listed mine for cheaper because of that. Anyway, I paid 25 cents for this baby blanket, and I listed it as a buy it now for $199.99. These can sell upwards of like $400. So definitely something to look for. I couldn't believe I found that. First time ever finding one of those. Recently won this vase at an auction. Absolutely beautiful, really heavy vase, and it is signed Kuniyashi 1996 on the bottom. I was seeing some things by that artist selling really well. I did pay $5 for this, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $49.99. Next item actually came with that vase. So, yeah, it just came with that vase. We paid $5 for that in the vase. This here, I'm just putting up a picture because I don't know where Eric sat it. It should be down here on my table, but it's not down here. Anyway, started that on auction with a starting price of $39.99. Won this at the auction. This is a crystal clear speech Voice Max Bluetooth little earbud clip by Sennheiser is the brand on that. It's brand new, still sealed. These are pretty pricey, this brand. Paid $2 for this at the auction and put it up as a buy it now for $89.99. I got a Dooney and Burke wallet, just a nice leather trim signature print wallet. You can fit a checkbook in there. Got this at a yard sale. I'd say I spent about $2-3 on it, and I listed this on auction with a starting price of $39.99. This perfume also came from the subscribers' tote of perfume. This is another Jean Paul Gaultier, and this one is called the Summer Fragrance. Again, ugh, smells so good. This one here I have listed a little bit more than the Classique because this one was a little more harder to find. This one I listed as a buy it now for $59.99. This one is a good one. This one is a really hard to find one, again from the tote of perfume. This is by Issey Miyake, and it's called Woodflower. There are only 2 of these listed. One is listed at $259. Theirs is brand new, and the other one is listed at $196. Theirs is used. It's impossible to tell exactly how full this is, but it feels pretty dang full to me. And I listed this as a buy it now for $179.99. So definitely a harder one to find. Smells amazing. But yeah, so now mine's the 3rd one listed. So hard to find perfume. Eric won this at the auction. It is the Complete Glock Reference Guide. It looks like this. He paid $5 for this book, and we listed it as a buy it now for $24.99. This also came from an auction. This is a USB hub 4-port by Triplight. I have $22 on this, but he won this with other stuff. So don't be alarmed when I tell you that it's listed for a buy it now of $39.99, because it did come with other stuff. It was kind of like a box lot type of deal. Next item, I'm going to pop up a picture because it's in a box and I don't want to get it out. This is an Avon Chili Sam, a little Christmas decoration. I see these a lot when I'm out and about, but they're always in like pretty raunchy condition. Like the bases are always really yellowed from age and that type of thing. This one was actually in pretty decent shape. Paid $1 for it at the auction and listed it for a buy it now of $39.99. Also won this recently at the auction. This is called a light stim, and basically it's this little like handheld device that uses LED lights, and you use it on your body for pain. So it's supposed to, you know, take away pain and stuff like that. So these actually are really expensive new. I think when I looked this up, they're like $200 some. Paid $21 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $79.99. These were just with another item I'm about to show. They're a pair of Sony headphones, an older pair. These here, pretty much paid 50 cents for them and listed those as a buy it now for $19.99. Those actually came with this JanSport backpack. It is a yellow mesh backpack. So 50 cents for this as well at an auction, and listed this as a buy it now for $29.99. We got a Rose Will, I don't even know like half the things I'm looking at here, USB Gen 2 port PCI Express card. Brand new, still sealed. Won this at an auction for $1 and listed it as a buy it now for $19.99. Next item, I'm posting up a picture because it's 4 really thick, heavy catalogs. These were Brownell's catalogs. I think they're for like guns, ammunition, maybe like stuff like for police officers to purchase. Paid $1 for that lot and listed them for a buy it now of $29.99. Okay, got this Starbucks ceramic travel tumbler. Has this really cute little boy on the front, like finger painting, and then on the back there it says Starbucks with his handprint. So it does still have its lid. This was from I think 2003 Yeah, it was from 2015. I paid 25 cents for it, and I listed it as a buy it now for $13.99. I also have this RS Prussia hot chocolate pot. So it looks like this. I got this at a yard sale. I paid $2 for it. There is a chippy here on the inside, and then a little like bite mark on the handle there. But the chip on the inside, like, obviously doesn't affect the item if it's actually being used, and you can't see it with the lid on. So I paid $2 for this, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $39.99. Okay, so that, oh my gosh, that ends the haul of stuff that I have listed. I'm going to share a couple of things that I am keeping from when I was out yard selling. So, I got this guy here at a yard sale. I paid $5 for this. It is a Yankee candle in the scent Carrot Cake. It's brand new, and it came with this really cute little candle holder. I may sell that candle holder at some point, but I think I am keeping that candle because I like the smell of it. I also got this recently. Or maybe not so recently, it's been on my table for a while. It's a another plug-in bubble light. I got one of these at another sale this year, so now I have 3. I have the one that was my mom's, and now I have 2 more, so I can put them all around my house this coming year. But I paid 50 cents for that. I paid $1 for this Bath & Body Works coconut milk hand cream. I'm just gonna keep that for myself. Let's see, I got this My Little Pony Applejack Guardians of Harmony toy. So I did pay $3 for this at a yard sale. This particular My Little Pony toy, currently, right now, it's not worth a whole heck of a lot of money. But when I find still sealed toys that, you know, were from like my childhood, not necessarily this one, but obviously like My Little Pony started back in the 80s, I like to pick them up, and I'm starting kind of like just a tote full of still sealed toys that I'm just going to tuck away until some years go by and see if maybe they have increased in value, since currently right now this isn't really worth much, like I said. But yeah, that's the idea behind that. So it's not listed yet. Will be one day. This was a really cool find. I got this recently at a yard sale, a Clarisonic. You saw I hauled one in my last haul that I won at an auction. I actually have a Clarisonic. I got one when they first came out, like the original version, and I ended up giving it to Eric because I didn't really use it all that much, but I kind of wanted another one, so I had to get this. I paid $10 for it. I thought that was a really great deal. It comes with the charger and everything. It also comes with the little traveling case. This is a Mia, a Clarisonic Mia, but look at this. Oh, I love it. It's beautiful how colorful that is. So I am going to take that head off just because there's no saying if that head has been used or not. But the really awesome thing was it came with a whole box of brand new replacement heads. So that was an awesome deal to me. So I paid $10 for that, and now I have a Clarisonic again. Also, at a yard sale recently, I picked up some books. So I used to be obsessed with R.L. Stine when I was younger, when I was a teenager. I loved reading these books. So a part of me is collecting them to create a lot to resell, and the other part is collecting them so I can read them again. And then the other part is thinking maybe I will just keep them and never resell them. So who knows? Maybe. Anyway, I got The Babysitter 2. This one here is The Bad Girl, R.L. Stine. I also found this one. This one's just by Carolyn B. Cooney, but I just loved like these types of books. It's just the paperbacks. This one's called Flash Fire. And then I also found this one. This one is called Helter Skelter, The True Story of the Manson Murders. I thought this would be interesting to read. I did just watch like a documentary not that long ago about this, so we'll have to read it and see. What is this? There was something in here. Oh, it says the story you're about to read will scare the hell out of you. So I guess maybe that just came out of like the front page or something. Anyway, I paid $1.25 a piece for these books. And then I have one other thing to show you guys. I have a bag full of clothes here. I'm pretty sure I'm keeping these clothes. I gotta throw them in the washing machine and then try them on. I think I paid $0.25 or 50 cents a piece for these. So I will show them to you real quick. Unfortunately, they're all kind of like for fall. I need some summer tops. So this one looks like this. It's just a long sleeved hooded dealie. And I don't know where these originally came from. They kind of look like, no, I was thinking maybe they were like Shine. It's called Lovely Melody. I don't know. Never heard of it. But I gotta try them on. This one is very similar, but just a different print to it. Oh, this one does have a tag on. No, I paid $1 for this. So it looks like this. But it looks pretty much like the other one, just kind of like a different print on the front. Then I also got this top. See, this looks like something that would have come from like Shine. It looks like that. Front and back. And then we got, this is also another hooded. I did pay $1. It was maybe $1 a piece I paid for these tops. So got that one. And then the last one, the last one I paid 50 cents for this one. Looks like this. I have a top very similar to this by this brand, W5. So it's just a black top there. So I gotta throw those in the washing machine. Should have done that before I hauled them. Anyway, guys, that is everything for this haul. Long one, super duper long one. Hope you guys enjoy these long ones. Let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you next time.